all workers. Like New York is enforcing it too. A guy can't buy pizza.
Right. He went off on his family was in there.
Yeah.
City was in there.
We all all the time.
Shalom, Makibur, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS for teaching real well. And salutations to all the actors and all four corners of the earth for pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom, Makibur. Hey, we're gonna deal with the topics, man. Today we were just speaking, man, about this Vanessa this up, man. They're mandating it right now. The brother just bought out, man. A brother put up a video, and he said he was in New York, and he couldn't even go work out in his gym, and he put the cameras and things. So this is getting serious. You also got some of these schools, man. They got homecoming this weekend, and you know they want to be able to see you with the card or proof that you're negative or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can say that, but you know. But this is the time. God, yeah, you're right. This is the times we're in, man. And the brother got a church right now with showing you with the Vanessa in front of there. You know, these are the times we're getting ready to get in, man. It's getting ready to get real ugly out here, man. And people are getting ready to turn on people, man. That's another thing, because you have a man who just the football player, he just said, man, look, man, I don't have it. And I ain't gonna take that stuff. So guess what? The fans that are with me, y'all fly to our next game, and I'll pay for all of it. So Esau is divided right now, man. Esau is divided.
Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a digital all in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the digital all, or the name of the beast, or the name or the number of his name.
All right. And it's the precursor to him. Because a lot of these sheep, they're just going to fall for what Esau's telling them. And you're not going to be able to eat. You're not going to be able to sell. And people want to continue doing these things in this society, man. They want to be comfortable, man.
Right.
Their comfortability is about to be snatched from under them, man. And they're playing right into the road, man. And the beginning of the road was with this mask they got you wearing. They mandated it everywhere. And the next thing they're mandating is the vaccine, man. That's slowly pushing this ugly face upon us, man. And the next thing after that, it's going to be
You can't say that. Apostle Talker said that they're removing them off YouTube. But yeah, this Vicky Venom is the prelude to the digital all.
Digital all, you know? And then look at this also, man. Esau is censoring all this YouTube out here, man. They censoring how we speak, man. But they allow transgenderism all over the place. They allow homosexuality all over the place. But when we speak about the things that's coming and the things that's going to help our people to salvation, they want to ban that, man. You know, when we bring down Babylonian system, they want to ban that, man.
Yeah, when we speak the truth, we're against the truth. When they hate them, they rebuke them again.
And what does this place love to say? It's a God-fearing country. It's a God-fearing country. You people don't know the Lord, man. You're gonna know the Lord when He shows up, but you don't know the Lord, man. You don't fear the Lord, man. We fear the Lord, man. That's why we do the work, man.
Right. Yeah, they're gonna fear the Lord through death by pain.
That's right, man.
You know? But yeah, because like the brother was going into about censoring, you know, because of this Vicky Venom, you know, we can't bring out the truth, and we got to use code words, you know, because the truth is censored. You know what I'm saying? They want to censor the truth.
But go ahead and slip upon your YouTube and guess who's all across the feed? It's Little Nas X. You know, the abomination stuff that he does is cool, man. You know?
Even world is different than having the wicked.
Yeah.
We're at the end of a society, so we know this is a wicked ass fucking place. The only light in this place is the truth.
That's right.
So yeah, fuck you too, like I always say. Ain't the motherfucking shit at the desk for these videos, man. You don't give a fuck what you do, man. You out here trying to look like you don't say the digital all. You trying to look like a digital angel. What else? The serpent venom. What else?
Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, exactly. We can keep going all day. fucking zombies that YouTube can never figure out. Your algorithms ain't smarter than the Heavenly Father. That's what you got to figure out. Hey, read that again, brother.
The Revelation.
Yeah, let's read that Revelation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the do a goddamn thing. You ain't gonna hate. Whatever you do, anybody you get, you're supposed to get. You ain't gonna touch the elect.
That's right. Yeah. Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the Marcus Aurelius in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he had the Marcus Aurelius or digital all.
Yeah, it's not gonna be too hard to get these stupid ass people to get this digital implementation. It ain't gonna be too fucking hard because they're so in love with their ways of living. They're so in love with this society. So in my job, I gotta get this. For me to drive around, I gotta get this. For me to get public transportation, I gotta get this. For me to eat, I gotta get this. So it ain't gonna be too fucking hard, man. You know, it's the preppers who they worried about. The so-called doomsday type motherfuckers, man. The end of the world type thinking people, man. That's the people who's gonna be against this digital implementation. Read that again.
Count Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and
Yeah,
great.
the Bible said everybody's gonna have to take this.
Right.
If you're living in them times, man, very soon. Because everything is leading to it, man, right? Right
Yeah.
now they're telling you what it's a mandatory for you to get a so-called juice in your system for you to work. For you to go into a restaurant, you gotta show a pass. So what you think it's leading to? Everything the Bible talks about, which is what? The MOT business. That's what it's leading to. Hey, guess what? We are talking in codes. By now, if you can't get what the fuck we talking about, this ain't for you. This ain't for you, man. The elect gonna get it. The scripture said that my sheep heareth my voice.
That's right.
Go ahead, my brother.
Count Revelation, verse 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a digital all in their right hand or in their forehead.
A lot of rich people probably already got this. A lot of prisoners probably already got this. A lot of regular Joes already got this in their hands, man. Oh, this is cool. For me, my work, my job, I can open the door now. I can start my computer.
Turn on the TV with it.
I can turn on the
pay my
TV.
coffee with
Oh, yeah.
I can pay my bills.
They're simple, man. Simplicity, man. Simplicity.
I can do things. Oh, they gave me a free year supply of cable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are out of tech. Well, you gotta get with the times.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they always
Oh,
say?
yeah. You're out of time.
No, you out of time, we saw.
Yeah, real time.
And you niggas who decide to bow down to this Marcus Aurelius, like the brother was speaking about, man.
You're out of time.
Yeah. And a lot of you are going to do it. Like we were speaking about earlier, man, your comfortability is going to be snatched away. Your job, man, you just got this 401k, is going to be snatched away. This Bitcoin stuff, everything will be snatched away, man. And these are the times we're coming to, man. Well, if you do not get this right here, you're going to be jacked up. And it's the precursor we're going through right now, the precursor, man. A lot of you are failing, man. Are failing. Look, let's deal with some of the news that's going on right now, man. A lot of Jake down there on the border in Texas, man, they trying to come on through. Haiti just can't do it. 12,000 people. So guess what? We know how wicked this government is, man. We make backdoor deals and you making deals with the great receiver. So we gonna tell, oh yeah, come on across. But guess what you gonna have to take, man? You know? This is how this devil does it, man. Don't trust thy enemy, man.
Never trust thy enemy.
Right.
Never trust this damn devil.
All right.
This is back in Revelation 13, verse 16. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This is Daniel 8:25. And through his policy also he shall cause to prosper his life. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, like the brother said. Yeah, we'll give you this, we'll give you that, but you gotta do this. You gotta take this.
You gotta comply.
You gotta comply. Yeah, we give you a little, we'll give you a little, we're taking a lot. Especially we shall eat them. Eat them, it's not about an equal exchange.
No, not at all.
Never. It's about him coming to your land and taking all
There
your
you go.
resources, taking over the government,
There you go.
taking over the currency.
He always has to have an upper hand on you, man. That's how he does it. Or if he doesn't get down for man, he'll backdoor you somehow, man. Look how he did Gavin, man. So yeah, man, don't worry, it's our holiday, man. Come get this blanket, man. We know you out there, Chris. These blankets, man. One of those blankets, man. Chicken pox, man. Smallpox. One of the first type of biological warfares they put out there, man.
Can I back you up, Sister Sam?
I know all day, brother.
Sirach chapter 14, I'll start at verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? he shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that.
Because guess what? He was just fighting crackers in Europe. They were fighting each other in Europe, man, over power struggles, man. And then what happened? You had the French, you had the Spaniards, you had the English. These fuckers never got along.
And guess how simple that was? It was over language. Because he over another one had a different language. And
all Edomites.
All Edomites. And that's another thing that Jake and some of these simpletons don't understand, man. A Spaniard is no different than a German. A German is no different than a French man. English man. You know? And we go on and on, man. They hide themselves in the different languages, man. Simpleton. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Sorry, bro. Sorry, man.
Sirach 14:6. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. All right, because he's trying to give you all these so-called benefits, but at the end it's really to destroy you.
Oh yeah.
All right, he doesn't do things willingly, man. He does these things unwillingly, man. There's no good in this man.
Not at all.
All right, he's not your friend. He's not your master. He's not your God. But 2/3 are going to choose him to be your God, man. They're going to bow down and take his digital all. You see him full right now for the Vicky Venom,
Oh yeah.
I know someone who said she would not take the Vicky Venom. I said, well, soon it's going to be all work, like all workplaces, it's going to be mandatory.
Right.
And she's like, well, I guess to pay my bills and all that, These people are going to fold, man.
Yeah, they're going to fold, man. Right now, it's simple right now. You still had a choice. Once again, I always revert back to what one of the great Egyptian leaders said, man, Donald Trump, man. He said, hey, man, you got your rights right now, man. Wait till they get ready to take your rights away, man. Then what you going to do, man? You're going to fold in, man. And a lot of y'all ain't going to wait that long, man. Y'all going to fold away before it happens, man. Because at the beginning, guess what? This was a cool thing. Cats was getting stickers. You know what I'm saying? They were getting stickers on their chest. They got little bumper tag stickers on their cars and stuff. Saying, I took it today, I took it. They even putting it all on social media. It was a cool thing. And then what happened? The Lord started jacking the cats up, man. You had one Edomite chick. She said, every party I go to, I'm going to be your best dancer. Because she couldn't stop Harlem Shaking and stuff, man. You had another one that had noodle legs, man. They got different dances from these different things, 50 serves they took, man. That's all that's been happening.
Yeah, that's the effect. The cause of the Vicky Venom, you are doing the Harlem Shakes, is the effect of it, man. And then after that, it's death, man.
Dying. Slow death. Slow painful, man.
For some people are dying right after the Vicky Venom.
Dying.
Or some hours later, a few days later, weeks or months, it's just gonna catch up to you, man. All right.
This first Maccabees 1:11. In those days went out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we had much sorrow. So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. So some of you chicks, man, you're gonna be saying, fuck that venomous juice. That your own people gonna start going to the politicians like, yeah, man, what we gonna do about it? There's a certain group of our people that don't want to get this. They don't want to comply. They're
rebellious.
Exactly.
They're niggers.
That's why the scriptures talk about people turning other motherfuckers in. Why, man? Because Esau gonna make a scenario where you're like the bad guy on the earth if you gonna what? Take this digital off.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man. Turning you into a bad guy in this society. They're already doing it with this venomous juice. Right now, you can't get into church. You can't get into nowhere. And what else, man? People are complaining. Yeah, it's his fault because he didn't take the jab. Oh yeah, we don't want them around us because they're unjaminated. So what's that gonna cause? You got motherfuckers beating up the school guards trying to get in school because of mandatory, man. So shit is going according to plan. Everything is fucking falling apart. This white man's world and his plan and his system, man. I'm gonna read that last part again. Because we got a lot of sellouts amongst our people. Except that certain people were so forward herein that they went to the king who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen, man. That's what a lot of our people, they want to follow after this devil. That's what. They're going to get the same judgment, man. Death.
And it's brothers, man, what do they want to have? They want to have that goddamn parade coming up. That weird parade. Got people pushing for it right along with the heathen. Like the scripture says, man. They join hand in hand with the heathen, man. You know?
This
Because
Jer-
they is joining us to the fucking heathen. They the ones that make the parade. Who
Yeah.
made people in that parade, man? You got gangbangers going to this parade. You got hip hop rappers going to this gay ass parade now, man. The nigga woman, the main star in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
At one time, it was the cats up in Boys Town. Now you got cats who said they ain't got nothing to do with it. They the main cats at that damn parade, man.
There's Jeremiah 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men.
Yeah, because most of our people are not for righteousness, man.
Nope.
Look at how they did Malcolm X. He was supposed to be for his people. Look how they did a bunch of your so-called leaders of their people. Motherfuckers got turned on, they got killed, they got locked up, they got beat up by the police. And their people was the main motherfuckers living on. So we already know, man, look, we ain't out here for our people. We're out here first off for ourselves, because our Lord sent us out here, and for the elect. Fuck two-thirds, man. Two-thirds right now, you look at it as the heathen. Since you said, hey, you know, you want to join with the heathen, right? Can that boy read that again, my brother?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
You want to join with the heathen, so we're going to look at you as a fucking heathen, man.
Sorry, real quick, Jeremiah 5 and 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men.
Yeah, they had that one black woman down south. She got half the fucking town vaccinated.
Oh, yeah.
Jabbed up.
Right?
Right?
Bragging about it.
Oh man, she was bragging big time. You got the black lesbian bitches for the Black Lives Matter.
No, American.
Cunts. You got these punk ass entertainers, man, these celebrity motherfuckers, man. Do they care about their people, these punk ass preachers?
Look at the basketball niggas who did it. Look at Bill Russell, old school ass nigga did it. You got a bunch of old school cats that did it. Like what do we always say? It's a bunch of old fools amongst Israel, man. Nothing but old fools, man.
And people actually listen and follow these cats because that's their so-called elderly.
But now that, guess
That's an
what?
old fool.
Now that, it's like, what do you have
That's an
coming
old
up?
fool.
You're right. What do you have coming up? You got a lot of these horror days coming up. They got to get home for Thanksgiving Day, man. They got to get some of that turkey.
Yeah.
Big Mama said you can't come in the house if you don't have it, man.
Right.
That's what Big Mama said.
You're right.
You can't come home and unwrap these presents unless you have it, man. Let me bring this up. This is we speaking about. This is Proverbs 11 and 21. They'll join hand in hand. The wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered, man.
And you would ask niggas gonna be punished too. Because you join hand, the only reason you join hand with that motherfucker is you wicked, man. Birds of a feather flock the fuck together, man. How the hell I'm gonna hold on to a hand of an enemy of mine and trust in my enemy, man?
Right.
The whole time I'm watching him so he don't stab me in my back.
And he claimed he freed you the first time, but then he had something called reconstruction there. Well, if you is walk on the same side as me, Mike, guess what? That's 10 years in jail, probably.
Well, let's deal with the free thing. He never said he freed us. He emancipated.
There you go.
Emancipated, transfer.
There you go. Even better. Even better.
Transfer.
Even
I don't know who we gotta find out who was the one who came up with the free shit. Well, we know it was an emancipation.
Well, that was-
We don't see no free written in that whole clause, man. That's how you saw me doing in Hollywood. He'll give you a Bible verse that don't exist.
Right.
You be like, hell no, man, that ain't in the Bible, man.
Oh
Get your
no,
ass
he
out.
gave Jake free ass kickings. That's what he handed out, free hangings
Yeah.
too. Well, matter of fact, he probably charged some because they got postcards and everything. They got memorabilia on this
Yeah,
shit,
man,
man.
who gonna pay for this burial in the
Right. Well, it's on the right away. He's gonna find a way off the bridge.
Look at how they doing our brothers in the border, man. You can't come past that border unless you going straight into a camp. You already know you're getting jabbed up.
Oh yeah. If you want to be free.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like your freedom, boy?
This is Isaiah 13, verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
That's what the fuck I'm waiting for, man. Them fucking hunger and death games, man.
Yeah.
For the Lord to send the death angel to start putting motherfuckers to death, man. Like you said, man, the fishing, one brother said, man, I can't, man, the fishing time almost over, brothers.
Yeah.
It's almost time for us hunters to do our
Oh
thing.
yeah, time.
And yes, I agree, it is almost time for you to do your thing. Lord gonna let you hunters loose. Lord willing, we are part of the hunters. Yahweh rocks us out.
Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
People so dumb, they ain't even gonna try to hide in those days. Hey, you ain't even see Independence Day, right? The chariots came to destroy them motherfuckers on the rooftop and threw a party. to a fucking party, you got beat right in the face.
One of the craziest things I've seen in my life, when I was in Alabama, Esau throws hurricane parties, man. So the Lord is out here.
Outside of that shit? While it's
No. They run this. They go to the stores and load up. The hurricane is full coming down, full plane coming down. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like you might be inland a little bit, but so what? The Lord, it's like tornadoes going on, and the rain, man. It's not like regular rain where like the movie Moses said the rain was coming up from the ground. That's how hard the rain was coming up. You know what I'm saying? It comes up the ground. So the windshield wipers is then and none effect. But Esau has nerve enough to have parties, so he's down there mocking the Lord, man. Right. In a disastrous time like that. But
what
that's
you say, New Jersey?
Oh yeah, they were singing songs, man. We're gonna rebuild, man. He got out there, punk ass Governor Christie got out there with his fat ass and mocked the Lord with a song with the people saying how we're gonna rebuild, we're gonna be stronger than the storms and everything that came through. I'm like, wow, man. The pride of this devil, man. As they speak about that, man.
We'll be back stronger.
God.
There's Isaiah 13 and 16 now. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Not the babies. I'm not when you hurt the babies, Lord. The Lord always been hurting motherfucking babies, man. You ever been to the south side of Chicago, goddamn? Targets don't get hit, babies get hit. Come on, go to any motherfucking hood in America, man. The target don't get hit, babies get hit. Women get hit. Old ass women sitting in their chairs get hit. That's who get hit while these gang banging ass, low life, thug ass niggas and hoes still doing their thing, having a ball.
Yep.
But the Lord preserve them. Right. The Lord preserve them. Yeah, that little baby got a good judgment.
Right, yeah. For a worse judgment, he's preserving them for a worse judgment because in Lamentations it tells you that it's better to be slain by the sword, you know?
Than by hunger.
Yeah, when famine comes. But this back in Isaiah 13:16, their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. So Esau's gonna have a way. He's gonna have his way with your wives, your children. All right, there's no limit for this devil, man. All right, because you refuse to fear Yahweh Shai and hearken to his words.
Oh yeah, man, especially you nasty ass hoes, man. You bitches like getting ravaged. You probably looking for this day. You looking for the day to be ravaged, man, here in America. Hey, this place weird, man. These motherfuckers gonna enjoy that shit.
Can I back you up,
Hey,
brother?
brother.
What the nigga woman just said. Man, I know the white man, like, since slavery, he was whooping us left and right. He didn't care too much for the white girl. I mean, he loved some black woman. That's how he think, man. That's a slave mentality of women, man.
That's,
Of a nigga woman.
What's it called?
I know what you're talking about. Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
That's
Let's be honest, that cracker do love that motherfucking Israelite woman too, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's still the nigga woman
He love that Latino woman. He love that fucking black woman, boy.
God.
That's his partner in crime.
Right.
Well, when you're at war and you take over your slaves, man, that's booty. You're gonna take over. You're gonna do what you want to do, man. And that's what he can do to our people.
By law, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what he can do to our people.
It goes back to their connection in the garden.
Right. Even the serpent.
The serpent, even the serpent, yeah.
Match made in hell.
Exactly.
This is
Go ahead, my bro.
this since we were talking about our people, man. Because in these times, our people, man, they just gonna cling on to this system, man. They don't want to see it go, man. You know, it's Isaiah.
Why got you gotta go, brother?
Come on, man.
What's wrong with the system?
Why do you have to talk bad about it? I'm prospering here, man.
Brother, this is a beautiful place. The system's already built up. It needs a little help, just a little help.
Brother, are you broke? Do you not have a job?
Oh, yeah. That's why you're complaining.
Who's feeding you, man? Who are you? Are you homeless?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm doing good. Come on. Anybody doing good, they ain't got no problems.
Hey, no. All jokes aside, man. We do have jobs. We do have homes. We hate our jobs and we hate where we live at. That's the bottom line too. But we got them. We got. What was that?
We love our lives together.
Come on, man. And not only that, we want to put here to be prosperous in this shit over. And we understand that fully, man.
Yeah, America needs better. You know what I'm saying?
It's really better to everybody, not just to us.
Right. Because he's evil to his own people as well.
It's Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong.
Yeah, Tuskegee Airmen, man, they came down to Egypt for help. What happened? They got messed up. You got Issachar, You got the Northern Kingdom, they coming through trying to get help from Egypt. What happened? You get charged in the prison camp. Look at Afghanistan. They got to go help from Egypt. What happened? Egypt done trying to their ass. Fuck. Vietnam. You keep going all day. Iraq.
Hold on, brother. You got to get established. Vietnam, you can look at history. Who was the number one catch they put out of Vietnam? A lot of the tribes, man. But the Edomites, man, they went straight to Puerto Rico. Let's deal with Tuskegee, man. Tuskegee experiments, man. During the Tuskegee experiment, they had what did they do, man? They Jake sued he sued Esau to make sure that his doctors were able to inject our people with poison. So our people have been trying our people, man. This is nothing new, man. Lift the Lord in the sun, man. Like the Lord speaks in some scripture, man. Bring that back, man. This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and trust in horses. It's like to help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. Now people believe in this strong American system. They believe we're gonna bounce back, man. That's what they're fed to, man. You know, they're fed that lie, man, through the propaganda machine, man. TV, radio, man. You know, you go on and on, man. It's a bunch of propaganda. You got commercials for the military coming out now, man. Military is played upon in video games, man. A lot of video games you play. The Russians were just getting mad about that stuff, talking about, man, we realize in a lot of y'all American video games is programmed against us, man. In your war games, man. We don't like that, man. How disrespectful is that, man? But you know, that's just showing, man, how turncoat America is to this country, man. You know?
Right. They think they're the best country in the world. I mean, this is modern day Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Like, all countries are profited out of this place, you see? And yeah, America thinks it's better than modern Russia today, you know? They got it. You see? But it's Esau against Esau. You know? Russia's going to destroy this place. It's prophecy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're going to shoot those intercontinental ballistic missiles over here, along with China, Iran, and the UK, France. Everybody's going to shoot missiles over here, man. This place is going to be utterly destroyed.
And they're not just building their stockpiles for nothing, man.
Right.
You know, they've been holding these stockpiles since the 80s, man. You know, they've been working on this technology since like goddamn
before that. Yeah.
But a lot of these countries started really building in the 80s, and they had so-called a freeze on it, and then they just went underground building more and more. You know, this stuff in here, man. This is the Lord. The Lord is fanning that, man. He's putting those ideas into the people to build these atomic bombs, these nuclear bombs, man. You know, that's the Lord's idea. That's the Lord putting thoughts into these people, man. You people don't know your ways and goings, man. You don't know where the hell you're going, man.
To back you up,
go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith, the scientists, these Temanites, you know. These Edomite, scientists, basically, right? Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. You know, so those continental ballistic missiles, those nuclear warheads, they're made to destroy, man. All right, Russia has one called Satan II that can wipe out Texas by itself. You know, because one missile has like 18 to like 20 some warheads on it, man.
The missile is the thing that floats it up. The warhead has got the atomic and the stuff that's gonna jack you up.
Yeah.
And to back you up, you said the waster, man. Who is the waster, man? Who is the waster the scriptures always speak about? Esau, man. The Lord puts these spirits and these thoughts upon Esau's mind to go and do these things. And every time Esau tests a nuclear bomb, what does it do, man? It jacks up the environment, man. So he is the ultimate waster that the Bible speaks about, man.
And it tells you in Revelation to destroy him that destroys the earth, man.
God, man.
And that's Esau Edom, man.
But guess what? We need the Lord to come back to do that, man. Because a lot of y'all think in your own hands you're going to be able to kill this devil, man. You're going to be able to knock off this enemy, man. I'm speaking about our people, the Israelites, man. You got some that are training. You got some camps that are training, doing different martial arts when this time's come. You know, you got some camps that are building and compounds and stuff like that. They're not thinking about what the brother just said about how Russia has these warheads, man. They're not thinking about these things, man.
Yeah, there's Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, there's Zephaniah 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So we gotta wait until Yahweh Shimei Shai comes and takes this devil down, man. All right, because the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You see, all we're doing is bringing out the word, man. The Lord is doing the rest. You see, we're not a violent group. All we do is speak the truth and burn these people over words. The words of the Lord, that is. You see, these words are not ours.
That's right, man. And like going back into what you're saying, man. You know, we have to wait on the Lord. And somebody walking by snickling, man, they don't know what's going on, man. They don't know how. Yeah. Hey, the Lord is a refuge, man. When you know His name, man, you can come to Him for anything, man. You know, and that's what we do, man. And in times we're coming to, you're gonna need the Lord. Your AK-47 will not help you. Your guns will not help you, man. More follies, man. You know, we got a number of follies around here, man. But these things ain't gonna help you, man. These weapons of cardinal are not gonna help you, man. They're not gonna stop. You're not gonna be able to stop these different troops that's gonna come in your house, man. You're not gonna stop these Chinese, these different nation troops that are here in America that are ready to fold in on America, man. At the drop of dime, like we was talking in the car on the way up here. Obama allowed so many Chinese different Chinese troops in here that we don't even know about, man. We got splinter cells all through America right now, man. And Trump was pulling them out left and right. During Trump's era, he was finding spies left and right at these different spots, man. Whether it be at AT&T or different communication companies where they're supposed to be at. Now, they had the whole grid line of our different electrical systems, our water systems, everything, man. We've given it all the way to the enemies, man. So America was made to fold in, man.
Oh, yeah. This so-called kingdom, if you want to call it that,
Kingdom.
It has a time limit. You know, the Lord set the bounds that He cannot pass. You see, so Esau's going to rule for a small moment. And to add to what you were saying, there's a Chinese military up in Canada practicing military drills right now, man. All right, that was in the news like 3, 4, or 5 months ago. You see, this shit's about to pop off, man. That's why Esau Edom is moving quickly, right? Because he knows he has a short time. So he's going to come down with great wrath. You see, Biden said that they're getting impatient, right?
And what do you mean by impatient, man? What you people, man? You still have your rights, man. Once they take away your rights, man, it's a wrap, man. And that's one thing, like I'm telling you, I said earlier, man. Trump said it earlier, man. Trump said it best, I should say, man. He said, man, look, man, you people still have your rights, man. You people still have your rights. What did Biden say, man? He's going to take them away very soon, man. Let me get this out. I was looking for my pockets. I was talking, getting into the second entrance.
What are you looking for?
I was thinking about the second entrance about the people uprising, man.
Like chapter 15 or 16?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, 15 is cool. Because the times we ain't coming to, man, it's gonna get really ugly out here, man. All this happiness, they're setting you up for the downfall. I have no one right here.
Is this what you're looking for? Shit, I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on, I'm sorry. That is, I think it's not too far. 1 second. Right there, I'm sorry. Here you go. Most of them. Yeah?
Right.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 24. Woe, which is destruction, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. You know, so only the Israelites were given the law, statutes, commandments. And only the Israelites can sin.
Right.
You see, and sin is the transgression of the law. Right. Again, the law was only given to so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. And the Lord's telling you, destruction to you that sin, man, that break these laws. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and you shall remain in them.
And you don't want to be a part of these Lord's plagues. It's going to come upon the whole earth, man.
And this is the actual mark, you know, you. Why? Because they gonna have your information encoded on this, and then when they scan you, they can then take that and run it to whatever database they want to check. So yeah, this is what this is. Now the other part of that is, like you said, that Maxine, as they say, that's if you suggest following blindly whatever it is that they put out. Okay? Because first we supposed to just be true and you good. But now they talk about,
Come on, that's over. That's over.
okay, so this is what and that's what the next thing is. Because you got the throne, you got the power. So and that's how we say in the end, give me this, I shall set a man in burial. Okay?
Can I ask you another question? And this is not a debate. Next time I come talk to the brethren, you know, I'm going to come with the peace sign. I'm going to come in peace. Let me tell you.
And we warriors up here, man.
I am too.
Okay.
And we are too. What I'm saying is that we are all brethren of one another. Most of us don't know who we are, but I know who we are, and I know who you are, and I know that we're cousins and grand cousins of one another. All of us are. So, and this is my brother's hood right here. This is our brother. We all family right here. Good. 2/3 of our people, hey man. We'll see you on the other end. We may be distant relatives. Who knows? Only the Most High knows. Okay. Right? But when you look, but what happened is when we do this, when you say we know everything and you don't know nothing, it's gonna run some people away.
But it's okay. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. Those who are wicked is supposed to run them away. Those who are righteous and want to understand something, they stay here and listen.
But you got people that
It don't matter
different
about
levels of comprehension.
It don't
Okay,
matter.
guess what?
They're not as astute as you are.
Watch this. You're right. The scripture says, somebody put it. The scripture says, my sheep shall hear my voice. So what that means is they're going to be looking for the good.
This John chapter 10 and verse 27, it says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me.
They follow them.
That sounds like something that Yahshua said.
See, okay, so hold on. So now where you get the enunciation of Yahshua from?
Based upon my limited understanding, I gotta preface that with that. Based upon my limited understanding, I was taught that Yahshua is one of the names of whom they call Jesus now.
Okay, but guess what? And I'm gonna give you that. But here's the thing: all these consonant sounds and whatnot was put on by the Messianics back.
I could agree with that. They changed everything around.
Okay, so guess what? The clean enunciation is in Yeshua, is Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Okay, like I said.
Now where can I find Yahweh Shah?
Go.
Yeah, I'm just asking a question.
Okay. Like I said, go.
Yahweh Shah. What does it mean and where does it come from?
Okay. You say if you can get yourself familiar with the blue letter. If you get yourself familiar with the blue letter Bible, here's what it is. Blue letter Bible? It's an app. It's an app. Yeah, okay. And here's what it'll do.
What I tell you about the phone?
Okay, I understand. But here's what it'll do. When you go and look at the name Jesus, it's gonna give you Isus. And instead of Jesus and whatnot. But when you go up to what it means, it's gonna tell you what it means. It means Jesus said. But then when you go into the Joshua, it says the same thing. So then you, by stipulation, you can understand that since his mother and his father were both Hebrew, obviously they would have gave the son who had. And so it wouldn't be Isus or Yeshua. It would be Yahweh Shah, which means he saved, which is the same thing.
All right, question. Where does Yahshua come from? That's Yiddish.
That's Yiddish. That's Yiddish.
From the Khazars.
That's the German and Slavic. That's the German and Slavic language written with Hebrew characters.
Okay. Interesting. See, I learned something today. Oh, I gotta ask you, brother.
Yes, sir. That's why the Lord gave
What
us.
is a covenant? No. Y'all just.
You didn't know.
I'm asking the same question out of the
Hey, all right.
We agree. It's an agreement between God and man. Okay? Between God is man.
That's my understanding.
Okay. All right. Well, guess what? For the 2/3 of Israel, the covenant is that he's going to destroy it. For the elect of Israel, he's going to save them in these last days.
I agree. I agree with the part when he said he's gonna, a lot of them gonna fall by the wayside, and some are chosen, some are gonna be saved.
Many are called, a few are chosen. The chosen is going to be the 140.
So let me ask, I got another question before we depart. Let's kind of push it on. Okay. But we got some stuff we gotta do. So based upon what you all have studied, right? All the other different people of the earth that don't look like us, because we are the original.
Okay.
I mean, I agree with that. We are. So
Now,
you can answer the question first.
Watch this.
No, I got a question.
Okay, now.
I'm still answering the question.
I am. But guess what? Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm trying to say.
I ain't gonna say
Here's how funny this is. If this was a boxing match, he get ready to throw his weak ass in that. But go ahead. You say what you're going to say anyway.
No,
Because
it's
I know
a question. It's not a statement.
Go ahead. Make the question.
It's a question.
Make the question. I got the answer. Make the
Just
question.
ask the question.
So all the other people that don't look like us, and they're not from the tribe of Israel,
Not from this tribe.
they're not from this tribe,
These tribes, okay?
or the splinters from the Negroes, West Indians, all the way down to the Mexicans.
Hold on. Splinters? So.
What I mean by splinters,
Okay.
they branched out.
Okay. Go ahead.
So you mean that they will get no salvation?
Watch this. No. Let me finish it. Like I said,
That's the question.
This is the little lazy left hook that I saw coming. So now I'm
Damn, it wasn't no hook. I came like this.
Now watch this. If you was to have went over to the Orient and hit a female and left a son, and he hit a female, or Oriental, and left a son, and so, you can have 3 generations removed where you can have a cat that just like Yusuf, and it's still part of your bloodline. So he's still an Israelite, but he just looked like one of the Orientals.
Very interesting. That's a very good.
Because you gotta remember, you are the seed of your father, man. You
Like
got
I
the seed
said,
of the
I'm
mother.
It's just a question.
I'm teasing you, man.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm not trying to get the last word in, but you all mentioned, y'all made a statement. You said we're just here to teach. We're not here to, and I don't take that you're here to receive anything. When you say you're just here to teach, and you're not here to listen. We have to listen to each other. We should.
Well, I listen to.
What if I was a lame brain? Hold on, wait. What if I was a lame brain? Just a lame coming up here, and I got ill intentions, or I had good intentions, and then y'all rejected me, and then I acted like a little bitch, and I came back and I want to do something stupid. Then the type of person you have to at least say, wait a minute, bro. Don't get it twisted. This is what we meant. You got to listen to what they're saying.
Watch this. Okay.
It's got to be a give and take.
Now listen.
But you won't know.
Okay, watch this.
We know already. It's like
Hold on.
Yahshua, the Most High knows all. We still, all of us are still.
Okay, watch this. The scripture even tells us how to deal with that, and the people that come up with that. So let the scripture speak this. Say what read this scripture.
It is Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 1. You keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God.
So when we go to the house of the Lord, we said where 2 or more are gathered, I will be there. And since the teachers are gathered and they study, this is all they do. This is considered right now the house of the Lord. So we said when y'all walk up here to it, you what?
Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear
that's why we got two of these.
than to give the sacrifice of bulls.
They come and try to tell me your opinion of what you think. Because the scripture tells us in Genesis 6 and 5, the imagination of man was wicked. Pretty much. So it says, go ahead, continue.
Another question.
Go ahead.
That is profound right there. That right there is profound. Now, when I first walked up, the first thing I asked was a question. I didn't say, okay, my name is such and so, and I'm here to show you what I know. Okay. I heard you talking about the extraterrestrial. It intrigued me. Anytime you talk about, one thing from my experience, as long as I've been on the earth, anytime you're talking about the Most High, the evil ones always try to create a diversion. That's a diversion now. It happens all the time. It never fails.
So that's why we listen, because when you're right, we give you that, and when you're wrong, we go correct.
So when I walked up, beloved, when I walked up,
He's talking about some extraterrestrials. Highly spacecraft. See, so I said, I want to know about these extraterrestrials. Now, what you explained to me, I learned a lot here this evening. And I'm glad I could stop back. Right? My conclusion, based upon what you taught me about the extraterrestrials from the scripture, is that the people themselves, if they submit to the will of the Most High, they can also be able to travel and be like the extraterrestrials that's described in that particular.
Company will be on chariots as well.
Ain't that correct?
We will eventually be on chariots as well with the elect.
That's what I said.
And
He said based on what it is that you heard.
now, when you get a chance,
we broke down the elect, so that's what he's talking
now teacher, when you get a chance, look up the Sufis of the 7th and 8th century. Because this is what when you explain that to me, it reminds me of a group of people that is doing exactly what is being talked about in scripture, and they're traveling, they find time, they're in two places at the same time. They in all of the different types of spacecraft, and people look at you crazy. 25 years ago, somebody told me something, I was laughing at me. Look at me now, I'm like, no, wait a minute, hold on, there's something to that. This is real, this ain't no joke. It's supernatural, and they don't understand. Look, I didn't come to contend, I didn't come to debate.
They ready. Look.
I came to just hear what you all have to say and see what you know, and I learned something.
Okay.
So, but in the midst of this, I was attacked viciously.
Of course.
But it's okay.
Hey.
I didn't run away. I'm still here.
When you step into
the Lord did for you.
when you step into a
They
different
can't
life
take
and shit, sometimes
take
everybody is like the
pressure. You know what I'm saying? Pressure versus pipe. So you usually run away. Oh, I got this.
Y'all gonna roll it up? Y'all gonna roll it one time?
I don't want to get calmed or flawed.
You might catch a call from your young ass mind.
There's young lion here, you gotta hold them back sometimes. All right, brother. Y'all have love.
All right. Y'all know
Have a good one. All right, let's roll.
Yes, please, edify the camera.
This Ephesians chapter 4.
Now, we want to get back to our lesson and anything y'all want to go in that because we're not going to contend. We want to break down quietly what it is that's real, and we'll get back and whatever y'all want to bring out, they want the fuck off on. Clean it up now.
We got it with the covenant. We got it with the covenant stuff. That's the thing, like the apostle said, that we got to deal with the real definitions and the true meanings of words, or we gonna just listen to a fool and talk crazy. Oh yeah, covenant means man. When this, that's not what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the contract that the Lord made with the children of Israel.
Okay, I get it right here.
Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 12. And they entered into a covenant. Can you grab Leviticus 26, verse 46 as well? Yeah, 26, 46, Psalms 147, verse 19 and 20, Bible Shop. 2 Chronicles chapter 15, claim, verse 12 and 13. And they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul. That whosoever would not seek the Lord God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So the Lord only gave these laws, these statutes, and commandments to the children of Israel, man. All right?
It's Leviticus 26 and 46. It says, these are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in the Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses, man. It's just like brother was bringing out, hey, the Lord is dealing with Israel, man. That's it. That's all the Lord dealing with, man. He ain't dealing with all these other nations. Hey, God don't love everybody, all the stuff that this world is telling you about right now today, man.
When it comes down to the stuff, the Lord is specific, right? He cares about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Even Israelites and stuff, our parents and stuff like not the Israelites, right? He cares about those, right? So if you ain't about that, you guess what's gonna happen? You gonna be the same way when it comes down to the meeting. See?
All right, let's bring the precepts out.
This Psalms 147 and verse 19.
Satan.
This Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation.
He ain't dealt so with who?
With any nation.
The Lord ain't dealt with any other nation. When you read this book, every time the Lord was dealing with a people in a nation, it was Israel. You don't hear him talking about he was dealing with the Chinese, he was dealing with the Russians, he was dealing with the Arabs. He wasn't dealing with nobody but Israel. This whole book is talking about the Israelites. It's the only nation that the Lord has ever dealt with.
It says, Psalms 147 and verse 20, they have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them, praise ye Yahweh.
These heathens don't know the judgments of God about Shimei. They have no clue. They are just going to and go do whatever they want to do, man. Hey, but us as Israelites, the elect, we know. The Lord gave us all such commandments that we got to uphold, that we got to follow it to the end, man. These other nations don't understand that. They don't know that. That's why they out here, you see them doing whatever they want to do, man. Things that you see them do, that's wicked. You don't see us as men of the Lord out here doing the things that they do. We don't talk TikTok, doing a great challenge and all this other goofy ass shit that these 2/3 do, man.
The Lord said, be holy as I am holy. You know, be separate from these people, man.
We separate ourselves, man. We don't do as these heathens do, man. We walk a whole different path, man.
This Amos chapter 3 and verse 1, hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Read that one more time.
This Amos chapter 3 and verse 1, hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
The word that the Lord has spoken to who? The children of Israel. It didn't say the whole world. He said the children of Israel. Keep going.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
the whole family which he brought up out of Egypt, when you read in Deuteronomy chapter 28, he brought Egypt out of, he brought Israel out of the land of what? Egypt. He brought them out of their captivity. He didn't bring the whole world. He didn't bring all different nationalities out of Egypt, man. He brought Israel out of Egypt.
Verse 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
You only. He said, you only. The 12 tribes of Israel have he known. That's it. Go ahead, y'all.
Therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities.
And why are we in punishment right now today? The blacks, Latinos, the Native Americans, the Haitians, the men who punished the 12 tribes of Israel because we went off. The Lord said if we go off, he told Moses, if Moses told the children of Israel, the children of Israel didn't listen, and now we in the predicament we in right now today. I got to pick up, man.
This is Luke chapter 4, and I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. Be of the cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. Give a soul to the nations, not for destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you will deliver unto the enemy. And who will deliver unto the enemy? The nation of Israel. You that you see on this side, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Lord only known us. We the ones that went over. The covenant was only given to us. We only the only one that made that oath. Like the brothers went into Moses, man.
This Daniel chapter 9 and verse 9, to the Lord our God belong mercies and forgiveness, though we have rebelled against him. Verse 10, neither have we obeyed the voice of Yahweh our power to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets.
Right. So like we all went off. We all discontinued my heritage, man. That's why the Lord raised the prophets back up. To bring the elect back in, man. And the Lord really part of the elect, the one that's going to turn back to the Lord, man. The first thing.
Verse 11,
And I just don't go off now everything. Because, church, what they teach people in the church, they tell you that all types of commandments are done away with. We don't have to do anything. So now we continue in wickedness and not righteousness, man. That's why the Lord is angry with us every day, man.
Yeah, well, they do it for lucre's sake, because they still keep the law of tithes. Because whatever we get, we're supposed to get 10% of whatever we get, you know what I'm saying, to the Lord. they're in it for money. But, you know, they don't talk about adultery or worshiping false gods. They say the laws are doing away with these, which is not true.
So basically, you're saying that we can just be wicked and do whatever we want to, and the Lord is just going to come back and say, I'm just going to save you because I want to save you. No, the Lord ain't saving nobody that's wicked, man. He's going to destroy you, man. Plain and simple, man. You can not follow the law, statutes, commandments. You can continue to listen to your pastor and all these church-going folks that these things don't exist no more. But that's righteousness. But the law, statutes, commandments that the Lord has given us, we need to follow that to the best of our ability.
Yeah,
Man.
and by faith, we follow them. We can't keep them 100% because we're in this flesh. So, like eating pork and shrimp and lobster, we can avoid doing these things. Getting lined up at the barbershop, we can avoid doing these things. You see, committing adultery, we can avoid that shit. All right. So we gotta keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. All right, and walk by faith and have our works. And then the Lord's gonna save us. So, God willing, we endure to the end.
It's Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. Verse 12, and he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judge that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done, as have been done upon Jerusalem.
That's why we were sold to the other nations, man. Because we disobeyed the Yahweh Shah law of commandment. That's why he gave us over to the hands of our enemies. But in that same chapter, on the roof, the Lord said he would deliver us from the hands of our enemies.
Verse
We return back to him.
Verse 13, as it is written in the law of Moses, Deuteronomy 28 chapter, it says, all this evil has come upon us, yet made we not our prayer before Yahweh our power, that we might turn from our iniquities and understand thy truth. Therefore hath the Lord watched upon the evil and brought it upon us, for Yahweh our power is righteous in all his works which he doeth, but we obey not his voice. Whereas, as the brothers was going into, look, we in this predicament that we in, because we broke our contract with the Lord. Right. He said if you obey, these blessings will come upon you, but if you disobey, these curses are going to come upon you. And those curses were for a sign and for, they're going to be upon our seed as a sign and a wonder, man. How, man? It tells us who we are, man. That's why the Negro, Latino, Native American is at the bottom and not the head, although we're the best here. That's the opposite.
You're going to be the tail. You're going to be the tail of that snake. Lord told us that. And the head is who eat it. That's why they rule it. That's why they doing everything. This is their paradise. This is their heaven. And this is our hell. Heaven and hell is a state. It's not a place where you're going to go to with your churches and your pastors preach to you. It's a state that we live in, man. Blacks, Latinos, man, we are in hell. We suffer on the daily. What your so-called Caucasian people, they don't suffer. They got good jobs. They go on vacations every fucking month.
Hey, your leader's gone. You don't know who you are.
The scripture says that he's not troubled like other men.
He ain't in trouble. When you see white man in trouble on the news and all that stuff, he's not in trouble.
You got the white student who raped a chick. What he got on? Probation.
Hey, the white
You got brother who get accused of raping a chick. He's still
Going
going
to
to
jail
jail.
20 years.
Hey, who your favorite dude? R. Kelly. He done with, ain't he?
No, I don't think he's done with it. They say
No, he done. R. Kelly done.
Because it was a lot of he say, she say. So, hey, look, it's all up to the Lord, man. The Lord gonna get rid of a lot of these ass.
Knock him off the show.
You know what I'm saying?
This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people.
They will not hear me because they're, hey, our people are fucking stiff. Just like the brothers that we had came up here, man, these people don't want to listen to us, man. They are already, they've been brainwashed for so long that they can't comprehend what we're talking about, man.
Hey,
Because
we
it's
said
not
earlier-
for them. It's only for the elect, man. It's called Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. That's what our people have. They don't want to listen to the men of the Lord. Just like, and look, history repeat itself. When Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah was here, when he was out preaching and everything, guess what happened to him? They took him and they had him persecuted. They killed this man for no reason. He did all the good that a man can do on the planet Earth. Heal him, save him, feed him. And they killed this man and said, we'd rather take this man.
They chose Barabbas.
They chose Barabbas over him, man.
Who was a murderer?
Thank you. They rather have a murderer than a man that came and healing the sick and feeding the poor.
As the Son of God, they rather have a murderer
God. Son of Yahweh. This is mad. It's not 2/3 of our people are fucking sick and they gotta go.
The whole head is sick.
The whole head done. It's like the script say, the whole head is sick.
It says, but in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves.
And guess what? We woke, we remember ourselves, we came back to Yahweh Shekau Shah, we had forgiveness, he gave us the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to come out here and do what? Preach the word of the Lord, man. He gave us this to preach the word. We didn't give it to ourselves. We was just like 2/3 of our people, acting like Christians, acting like Jehovah's Witnesses, 7-day Pentecost, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's how we was acting, man. But the Lord woke us up out of that, man, to come back to him to do his will. And that's what we're doing right now today.
Verse 31, it says, "They shall know that I am Yahweh their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished." You know, because we can, the remnant gonna return back, man. Like the brother just going into about a rebellious nation, that oath that the Lord made for us with Moses, man. Only the remnant can return back to that oath, man. And that's the only one that's gonna be delivered, man. And the one that was chosen from the foundation of the earth.
This is
This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 35. "And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more draw my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them."
And we going back today. He's gonna give us Israel back, man. He's gonna give us Jerusalem back, man. That land, man. We're gonna go back home to Yahweh Shekau Shah, his house. We ain't going back home because we want to go back home and go on with the slaves and all that. Look, the Lord's gonna deliver us. He's gonna set us back into our land, man, where we're supposed to be, man. And we're gonna bring 2/3 of our people back.
Esau is the end of the world. You know, this is the beginning of our kingdom. It's the transition of the kingdom happening right before our eyes. Right? They say it's trying from one people to another because of unrighteous dealings and injuries that by deceit. You know,
Esau going down, man. His kingdom is falling. You can tell. When you go on TV, guess what? Esau going fucked off. And you got all these so-called cameras, man. Everybody putting up these cameras, man. This one, they cutting children's hair. They ain't got no business doing. They slapping motherfuckers. Hey, they doing all type of wicked shit, man. All type of crazy shit. Because he know his kingdom is out, it's falling, man. That's when you see somebody go crazy. When something ain't going right, they start bugging out.
Cut their hair off.
Come on, man. They do weird shit, and that's what Edom is doing. Edom is doing a lot of weird shit because they're losing their kingdom. It's falling.
The queendom.
Hey,
The kingdoms to come. This is the curses right here.
The curses are coming up off us, and they're going on Edom.
That's right.
And Edom can't handle it. Edom know, even though Edom know that it's gonna happen because they can't handle it.
This is Jeremiah. I'm gonna start at 5 and 18. "Nevertheless, in the days, said the Lord, I will make a full end of you, with you, it's like with you. And it shall come to pass, when he shall say, Where doeth the Lord our power all these things unto us? Then shall I answer them, like as ye have forsaken me and served strange gods in your land, so shall you serve strangers in the land that is not yours."
That's what we're doing right now today. We serve a strange, we serving God that don't even fit in the land that's not ours.
Different philosophies, weird shit, man. Look, hey, our people, they bowing down to gay monks. They bowing down to all sorts of, hey, you got a boy loving association. You got all sorts of weird, they loving trees and stuff, man. And guess what? The nigga woman, she wants to be a witch right now in society. That's her number one thing, is to be a witch in society. It says Jeremiah 5 and 20, declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah, saying, Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have ears and see not, which have ears and hear not, man. Who is that speaking of? Israelites, man. The house of Israel is who he's speaking to, man. You got eyes and ears, but you don't hear us, man. You don't see us out here, man. We got drive-by waivers, man. You think us we prostitutes and other things out here, man?
Right, like also, Apostle Tahar said, there should be 1,000,001 camps out here, man. I'm pushing this word. You gotta choose to bring it out. Instead, bring that out.
It's Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 13. Till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High unto a perfect man. So hey, it's one truth, man. Hey, we ain't no fucking Muslims, man. We ain't none of this other weird shit that's promoted here. We are the sons of Israel, man. Hey, the truth is in the Holy Scriptures, man. Nothing else. It says, until a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of a Mashiach, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive. So we can't be just little ass children, little ass boys, you know, being Muslim, you know, being Buddhist, being all this weird stuff. No, we the sons of God, man. This is the only truth. It ain't nothing else outside of this, man.
And that's a gift. It's given to us, man. This is the verse I just read, giving you eyes and ears to hear, man. This is a gift. You understand these scriptures. The Lord gave you that gift to understand these scriptures. What Peter Parker said, man, with these proprietary, you know what I'm talking about. What did he say? With these gifts come many times. Say it loud, bro.
With great power comes great responsibility.
And that's what we got right now, man. We got great powers in these scriptures, man. And what comes with these great powers?
Directly from the source.
Directly from the source, like
God,
man. We are the Lord's mouthpiece, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. And that's why we gotta continue to push that plow, man. Never let go of that plow.
When you come down to Ephesians the 6th chapter, right? The thing is that we got to sit up there and hold on to it. That's what's going to happen. When it comes down to women, when it comes down to men, when it comes down to anything and stuff, they come our way and whatnot and stuff. That's about to be we got to sit up there and fight.
That's good.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Somebody said nobody talking about regular praise. Good. Yeah, we do the praise. When they're foolish to God. Hey, what's that verse? We are foolish to the Lord, man. They gonna say, fuck them niggas. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all look crazy. I thought he was crazy.
Nah, that nigga was scoffing.
He said y'all look crazy. Yeah, y'all look crazy.
When it comes down to it, we're doing the
And if
right
he didn't
thing.
say that, Lord, forgive
If
me.
they start been calling us crazy, they would call us crazy.
Crazy.
I thought he said, guys,
I thought you said y'all niggas was crazy. Oh, okay.
I ain't letting you know.
I take that verse back on that brother.
But when it comes down to y'all shine stuff, they was calling it crazy. They was calling it Beelzebub, right? What that mean? That mean a demon. They was sitting up there, they called him everything and stuff that he wasn't. So we gonna deal with the same thing, bro. You see?
the servant's not greater than the master.
Right. Servant's not greater than the master and stuff. We gonna go through the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You better understand. It's like, hey, guess what? If we gonna go through the same thing and stuff, you gotta count the cost. You gotta count the cost and stuff. They gonna sit up there and say it's like you this, you that, and third, and whatnot and stuff. Are you gonna be? Are you? Fold? All right. Are you gonna fold? Are you gonna fold for it? You gonna sit up there and deal with it?
Let's bring out the scripture.
There's Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
All right. So when it comes down to us thirsty and stuff, guess what? We're gonna thirst for the Lord. You see? We're gonna be about Yahweh Shemashah and whatnot and stuff. We're gonna increase in Him. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna get us saved. Because the thing is that we're gonna be full in the Lord. If we fool the Lord, that's what He's looking for, right?
I got a precept. Job 23:12. Neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. You know, there's more than that.
Verse Isaiah 55 and 2. Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hey, that's our people, man. They're out there giving their blood, sweat, and energy to doctrines and ideologies that don't profit them, man. You know? Hey, and like the brother said, man.
Can I back you real quick, brother?
I ain't got something back. What do you got? I'm sorry.
This Jeremiah 5 and 23, just go back to what you're saying, man. But this people have a revolting and rebellious heart. They're revolting and gone, man. That's our man. You want to deal with the trust in this system. You want to deal with the trust in Babylon, man, when it's going down, man. And here we are, we got the scriptures bringing you the truth. And you don't want to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Scriptures said they don't want to way back.
This is John chapter 4, verse 13. Yahweh shall answer and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. You know?
Right, so if you don't got this truth, guess what? It's going to get messed up. You know what I'm saying? How can you have salvation and whatnot, right? If you don't got it, what's required, bro? See?
I'm going to finish out this Isaiah 55. I'm going to preach what the brother said. It's Isaiah 55, verse 2. Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. So hey, come back to this word, man. Come back to this truth. Because hey, everything else got you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Hey, destroyed. Hey, Christianity got you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, destroyed. Hey, Catholicism got you destroyed, man. Hey, this is the only thing that profits our people, man. You know?
Delight your soul in fatness, man. Right. The kingdom to come, man. This is queen. This is bullshit here, man. Ain't nothing righteous coming out of this other than the middle of the Lord just pushing his word, man.
Right. This is Psalms 34, verse 8. Oh, taste and see that the Lord Yahweh is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. Oh, fear the Lord Yahweh, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing. Come, ye children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, when you have this word in you, hey, you're never going to thirst or want anything else ever again, man. The Lord's going to provide. The Lord's going to take care of you, man, spiritually and physically. You see, and that's why a lot of people today are going to fold and take that thicky venom and eventually take the digital all behind it.
Now we have the Spirit of the Lord, like Scripture said, man. The Spirit of the Lord keeps the Lord in the truth, man. We are in a marriage right now, man. You know, we are the brides in this marriage, man. Our side is the one, and this is our work we got to do, man. You got to continue to stay rooted in the truth, man.
Yeah, keep your eyes single. Keep your eyes single. You want to bring it out? Bring it out.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 9, it says, and after this manner, therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptations, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
When it comes down to the mercy, though, we gotta give mercy in order for them to receive mercy. See? That's what it is when it comes down to it, bro. Right?
12 gates as a spiritual shirt.
God. That's a nice shirt.
That's a cool shirt.
That's a nice shirt, bro.
That's that
You know what it
revelation.
means.
I know, but he might be Irish. You know, 2/3. All right, you got scriptures. Bring it out. So we got scriptures. Yeah.
It's Proverbs 18 and 10. It says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run up into it and is safe. All right, man. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. As the brother I read, and you should not want any good thing. So, hey, we're going to run to the Lord, man. Whenever we was down, man, hey, Sirach 2 and 10 says, whoever trusts in the Lord can fail him, man. Hey, he says, I was old and young. I've never seen the righteous begging prayer. I'm paraphrasing, right? So, hey, this is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 10. It say, this is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 7. This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 6. Believe in him and he will help thee,
Order thy way of right and trust in him.
Right? Believe in the Lord, he's going to help you. You got to order your way of right, man, and trust in the Lord. It says trust the Lord with all thy understanding. It's like trust the Lord with all their heart, and lean not on thy own understanding. In all their ways acknowledge him, man. And the Lord is going to direct you, direct thy path.
Yeah, Sirach 37:15 says, above all this, pray that pray that the Lord direct thy way in truth. Right?
Verse 7, it says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. So you gotta wait on the Lord. The Lord said, wait ye upon me until I rise up into the praise. You know, you can't do your own thing and run off on your own way. You're gonna fall. Because it's not of the Lord. And in verse 8 it says, ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. So your reward not gonna fail if you believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. You're gonna still receive that crown as long as you endure it. Verse 9.
Yahweh Shai said, behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me.
That's right. Verse 9, it says, ye that fear the Lord, and you see how I keep saying, fear the Lord. Ye that fear the Lord. So you gotta fear Yahweh Shema Shai.
It's the first step of being accepted of him.
That's right. Verse 9, it says,
Is that the beginning of wisdom?
At the beginning of wisdom.
in instruction, in knowledge.
Yeah.
Verse 9, it says, ye that